Hi, and welcome to Yoga Zen Elevation. I'm Skip Jennings, and to my right I have Angela, and to my left I have Angel. So today we're going to take you through an amazing yoga experience. I say experience because it's about the mind, body, and the spirit. Listen up. This is not your mama's yoga class, so we want you to approach your yoga with joy, laughter, and fun. So here's what I want you to know. Right where you are at home, if you have a yoga mat, great. If you don't, it doesn't matter. Or if you have a yoga block, great. If you don't, grab a big book. It helps you for balance. Also, if you have a yoga strap, it's going to help you out, but you can always use a towel. And do me one favor. Before you start working out in any of these videos, make sure you check with your doctor. Yes? Okay, so here we go. I want you to look at Angel for any modifications, or look at Angela. She's going to take it one level further. And me, well, I'm just going to go with the groove and have some fun. So follow me if you would like. So let's start off. Step to the top of the mat, and we begin in mountain pose. All right. So here we go. We're going to start to breathe the arms up to the sky. Inhale, lift. And exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Beautiful. Let's do that again. Inhale, lift. Now look above you and exhale. So we're in beautiful Pasadena. So we're looking at the sun. Inhale up. And it's exhale. So we're going to do it one more time. Inhale, lift all the way up. And take your hands through the heart. I want you to forward fold all the way to the floor. And I just want you to hang there for 3 well-deserved breaths. And I want you to slightly bend your knees and let your body just hang here. If you would like to, take your hands around your elbows and you can swing side to side like a pendulum. And we make the lower body a little bit longer, then we feel a deeper stretch in the hamstrings. Beautiful. Release your hands to the floor, and with a flat back, inhale all the way up, reverse swan dive. Lift all the way up. Good. Now exhale, forward fold back to the floor. Ladies, I'm beginning to sweat. How about you? Inhale all the way up. What about you at home? Are you beginning to sweat? It's awesome. Exhale all the way to the floor. And one more time, just like that. Lift up. Good. And exhale back to the floor. Beautiful. So bring your hands to your shins and inhale halfway. Lengthen through your spine. Long back. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold. And lower down. And inhale halfway. Lengthen through your back. Beautiful. And exhale, forward fold. And one more time. Inhale through your back. Long backs. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Take your hands down to the floor. Step back into downward facing dog. And begin to bicycle your heels up and down. So while you're bicycling your heels up and down, feel the heels really reaching. So you're feeling a stretch through your hamstrings and your calves and your Achilles tendon. Beautiful. All right, my friends, here's what I want you to do. Can you take your right leg high to the sky? Lift up your right leg and open up that right hip and bend and straighten that knee 4 or 5 times. Beautiful. And switch legs. Bring the other leg up. Open it up and bend and straighten that knee 4 or 5 times. Beautiful. And drop that leg down. So my friends, inhale to plank, lengthen, and then you're going to lower down the slow push-up all the way to the floor. Yeah, there you go. So bring your elbows close to your ribs, flatten out your pedicure. I know you don't want to, but get it flat. And I want you to inhale, lift your heart to the sky all the way up, and exhale, lowering back down. Very nice. Let's do that again. Inhale, lift. This is called baby cobra. And exhale all the way back. Excellent. One more time. Lift up. Look up. And exhale, lowering down. So this time, inhale up to cobra or upward facing dog. And you can watch Angel, and she's probably in cobra. And we're in up dog. Lift, look above. Look at the sun. It's a beautiful day. And push back to your downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in, ladies, and take a big exhale. Beautiful. So we're going to do something called the half series or the half vinyasa. You can follow us. Inhale to plank. Now, when you go through your push-up, you can drop to your knees with Angel or stay straight leg with us. Inhale, up dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Very nice. Take a breath here. And I'm going to have these ladies do it again. Here we go. Inhale to plank. And exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Very nice. And exhale to downward facing dog. Really push the floor all the way back and the heels to the floor. One more time. Inhale to plank. And exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Beautiful. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a moment here. I want you to be still for 3 breaths and just check in with the body. And breathe in a big exhale. Can you shake your head yes? And shake your head no. Yes for infinite possibilities and no to set boundaries in your practice. Yes. So inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or hop to the hands if you're ready to hop. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, surrender and just hang there. And breathe. Take a moment. Breathe. So here we go. Inhale all the way up. Bring your hands together and just side to side. Just rock side to side. Doesn't matter what side you rock. Beautiful. And 3, and 2, and 1, and samastihiti, which means bring awareness to your yoga practice. This is our sun salutation, Surya Namaskar V. Let's begin by breathing the arms up. Inhale, lift, very slowly, taking your time. Beautiful. Now with an exhale, swan dive all the way to the floor. Beautiful. Take your time. Inhale, halfway. Lengthen through your spine. Now step back or hop back to plank and hold your plank. So I want you to take a nice long lengthening through your spine, through your back, and when you're ready, take a deep breath in and exhale, chaturanga. Push up. Inhale to upward facing dog. Look above you. Now exhale back into your downward facing dog. Really push the floor away and drop your heels down. Taking a moment to breathe here. Check in with yourself. And I want you to notice that the sun salutation makes a 360-degree circle like the sun. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees. Step or hop to the hands. Inhale, halfway. Lengthen through your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, lift all the way up. Beautiful. Now exhale back to the floor when you're ready. Swan dive again. Inhale, halfway, long bodies. Step back or hop back to plank. Hold your plank, your push-up position. Look to the right shoulder. Now look to your left shoulder. Look straight down. And push up all the way to the floor into cobra or upward facing dog. Nice. Now push back to your downward facing dog. And for 3 breaths, we're just going to check in. Reminding that the sun salutation is to pay homage to the sun above. And we feel the sun right now. Yes, ladies? Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees, step or hop to your hands. Inhale, halfway. And exhale, surrender. Inhale all the way up, reverse swan dive, reach your hands all the way up, make it a little bit bigger. Now swan dive back to the floor last time. Beautiful. Inhale halfway, lengthen through your spine. Step back or hop back to plank. Go through your push-up right away into your upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale back to your downward facing dog. And just take a minute. Remember, if you need anything else restorative, go to your child's pose. Can you bicycle your heels a little bit? Or a lot? And breathe. You know, yoga doesn't hurt if you smile. Can you smile a little bit? Nice. So when you're ready, lift the right leg high to the sky. Lift up. Now I want you to step forward into your warrior one. Dropping your left heel down to the floor and breathe the arms all the way up. Nice. And turn your heart to the front of the room and breathe. Beautiful. Let's open up to your warrior two. Open up the back leg, sink down, and you're looking straight ahead. And if the drip of the sweat is happening right now, let it drip. Let it drip. Good. Lift the arm all the way up to the sky for your reverse warrior. Look up to the sun or to your ceiling and breathe. Very nice. Now lower your hand down or your elbow to the knee and hand reaches over the ear. Side angle, that's your counter pose. Beautiful. Can you open up the arm a little bit more? And we take a deep breath in, hands to the floor, step back to plank or downward facing dog. Your choice, chaturanga, up dog, into your down dog. Taking a moment here just to check in. What are you thinking about today on your mat? What are you feeling? What are your emotions? What is your perception? What is your consciousness, your higher self? Lifting your left leg high to the sky and step forward into your warrior one. Lift all the way up nice and high and breathe. Heart is open, nice. Take a moment and breathe, open up to your warrior two. Take it out nice and long, beautiful. Looking over where you're going into battle, right here. Very nice. Take your hand high to the sky, reach up, look. Beautiful. Excellent. Now bring your elbow to the knee, side angle. Allow the dance to happen, allow the flow to happen. Take a deep breath in, open that shoulder a little bit more. Hands to the floor, step back to downward facing dog or push up. Let's go. Up dog, into your down dog. Take a moment here or go into child's pose and breathe. How are you doing at home? Here we go, take your right leg high to the sky. Step forward into your warrior one once again. Breathe the arms all the way up. Beautiful. Now sink down a little bit deeper. I don't know about you guys, but we're sweating hard here, yo. But it's good. Open up to warrior two. And breathe. Look over that shoulder. Look towards where we're going. Lift your palm high. Reverse warrior, go a little bit deeper this time. And we take a deep breath in and we go into that side angle. And this time, if you would like to, take your hand down to the mat. Continue to stretch to the front of the room. Open up. Very nice. Take a deep breath in and exhale back to the floor. Downward facing dog or push up. Into your down dog. Very nice. Take a moment. Bicycle your heels up and down if you need to. Very nice. Can you lift your left foot up? Can you step forward into your warrior one? Breathe the arms all the way up. Nice. Square your hips off, sink down a little bit deeper. Warrior two, open up. Nice. Good. Now take a deep breath in and reach back into your reverse warrior. Get a good stretch on that left side. And what's the counter pose? Side angle. We're going to hold this one for 3 breaths. Big stretch. If you'd like to go deeper, take your hand down to the floor and reach it all the way over your head. Long stretch. Very nice. And 3, 2, and 1. Hands to the floor. Step back into your downward facing dog, everyone. Take a moment, or you can go through your vinyasa. Excellent. One more time, deep breath in and a big sigh. Let it all go. Beautiful. So my friends, inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or hop to your hands. Inhale halfway. Lengthen through the spine. Exhale, surrender. Beautiful. Reverse swan dive. Inhale all the way up. And Samasthiti and breathe. And now we're moving into second sun salutation B, and the second standing sequence. So if you're ready, let's begin. Let's sit back into chair pose. Utkatasana. Nice long backs here. Now, if you would like to, bring your legs together a little bit deeper here and sit a little bit deeper. Yes. Now, reach up and look at your hands. And we say Utkatasana, fire, fierce. So lift your heels up and balance as an option. Now, Angel, are you balancing or are you just down? What are you doing? Okay, girl, that's good. Nice. 3 and 2. Lower your heels and forward fold down to the floor. Inhale halfway. Step back or hop back to plank or downward facing dog. Go through your push-up, into your upward facing dog, into your down dog. Very nice. So we're moving a little quicker. So we have our towels out. As you can see, if you need to wipe down, you should be wiping down. All right, inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, step forward into your warrior one again. Breathe the arms up, all the way up, nice and high. Now exhale back to the floor. And push up or downward facing dog. Up dog into your down dog. Beautiful. Inhale, lift the left leg high and step forward into your warrior one. Heel down and lift. Inhale up, exhale back to the floor. Chaturanga or down dog. Up dog into your down dog. And take a moment here just to check in for 3 breaths. Now you can spread your hands a little bit wider. You can see this nice long back that Angel has. Dropping your heart down towards the floor a little bit more. Pressing your heels down. Perfect lines there, Angela. Very nice. So team, inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or hop to your hands. Very nice. Inhale, halfway, ladies. Exhale, surrender. From here, can you sit into your chair pose? Utkatasana. Nice. So here's what I want you to know. Because I'm the teacher, I get to watch. Or I get to coach. This is really good. But I'm going to step forward here. And breathe. Lengthen. Stay focused. 3, 2, and 1. Stand up. Samasthiti. Very nice. Can we do that one more time? One more time? One more time? Okay, here we go. Sit back into your chair pose. Breathe. Lengthen. Now, are you smiling at home or you have that frowny face? Give me a nice big smile here. Stretch. Good. Lift your heels off the floor. Maybe a little bit higher. Breathe. You got it. 3, 2, and 1. Forward fold to the floor. Very nice. Inhale halfway. Step back or hop back to plank or downward facing dog. Push up as an option. Up dog into your down dog. And breathe. Lift the right leg high to the sky. We step forward into warrior one. Breathe and sweep the arms up. Exhale back to the floor. Step back, chaturanga or down dog. Up. Nice. And push back. Very nice. Lift the left leg up. Step forward into your warrior one. Breathe up. Nice. And exhale back to the floor. I hope you're sweating at home. Chaturanga. Up dog. Into down dog. Taking 3 breaths just to check in. Remember, yoga is about the awareness, not just the body, but of the mind. What thoughts are you harboring right now? And also your perception. What is the perception of what you're doing? Also, remember, what feelings are you having? And because yoga is your pathway to your higher self, what is your higher self today? I'm going to call it love. So let's love the rest of this sun salutation. Lift your heels up. Bend your knees, step or hop to your hands. Inhale halfway, lengthen. Now exhale, surrender, let it go. Right here, we're gonna hold for 3 well-deserved breaths. And this is our surrender pose. What's coming up for you today? Surrender to it. Let it go. Breathe. Sit back into chair pose, Utkatasana. There you go, strong. Look at your hands. That's called your formal dristi. We look at the hands. Very nice. Beautiful. And stand up tall, Samasthiti. Very nice. Good work. So we're now heading into the second standing sequence. Breathe the arms up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. All the way down. Inhale, halfway. Step back or hop back to plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take a moment here just to breathe. Spread your fingers. Here we go. Lift the right leg up. And can you step forward into a lunge? Now we're going to lift the heel off the floor and stay high. Now I want you to breathe the arms all the way up. Nice and easy. And find your balance. Now if you watch Angel, she's probably down on her knee. Yes, good. And we're up here. Take your hands behind your buttocks. Interlace your hands. And forward fold down to the floor, looking at your big toe. Now, we pay homage to our inner self. Om Namah Shivaya. We pay homage to the teacher within. Breathe. Very nice. Oh, ladies, you look good. Inhale all the way up. Now take your hands to your heart chakra. This is called the Anjali Mudra. We're gonna rotate our elbow over the front knee. And we're gonna take the palm and press them together and bring our hands to our heart and look above. Beautiful. Now can you open up a little bit deeper? Beautiful, Angela. That was a good adjustment there. 3, 2, and 1. Rise up into your crescent pose. Lift all the way up, lift your heart all the way up to the sky, and breathe. Hands down to the floor, step into your standing split, and lift. Head to your knee, and back leg lifts up a little bit higher. And breathe. Nice, and 3, 2, and 1. Step back into downward facing dog. So let's take a minute, ladies. Let's drop to our knees for child's pose before we hit the other side. Nice. Take your minute at home as well and breathe. Because I got to tell you, about 90 degrees out here, ladies, is it? We be sweating, boo. We be sweating, but it's all good. That's the thing of yoga, finding the perfection in what might not seem so perfect. See the perfection in your yoga. Ladies, we ready? Let's do it. Come on up into your downward facing dog. We lift the left leg high to the sky, and we're gonna step forward into that lunge again. And Angel, you're dropping to your knee, right? Beautiful. Take your hands behind your buttocks, interlace. You can use your towel or your strap here. And lower down, head towards your knees, lift your arms high. If you wanna go a little bit deeper with Angela, our head's all the way down. And your arms are reaching all the way up for a shoulder stretch, opening up the chest. 3, 2, and rise up, lift. Now bring your hands to your heart chakra. Now let's rotate, crossing that front knee with the elbow. Pressing the top hand down and looking above that shoulder. Taking a moment, remember if you need to drop down to your knee, please do. Nice. Inhale all the way back up into your crescent. Excellent. Now hands to the floor, step into that front leg for standing split. All right, team. Can you walk your hands back a little bit closer to your feet? And breathe. 3, lift the back leg up a little bit higher. You can open up the hip. 2, and 1, downward facing dog. Breathe. Nice. And let's go into a child's pose just for a moment here. Big breaths. Good work, everyone. Very, very nice. Take a moment. Okay, ladies, come up and wipe down. Nice work. Remember, a towel's great when you're sweating. You gotta wipe off all that sweat. It's good though, it's good. Sweating is an indication that you're hydrated. It's also an indication that you're working hard. And if it was easy, it'd be called shopping. It's called yoga, boo. Okay, so are you ready? We're simply going to stand up and do some balancing work. How about that? Yes? Yes? Let's do it. Let's stand on up. So the first balancing sequence that we're going to do today is tree into bird pose. We have 3 different trees, and we're going to show you 3 different options for your tree. The first option is low tree. So take your right leg. I want you to bring your heel up against your ankle and just anchor in right here. Now we can begin by bringing our hands onto our hips, and that's fine. The middle tree is when you bring your leg up below your knee. And Angela's going to do high tree, where her leg is higher than her knee. So we have 3 different trees. Here's what I want you to do. Roll your hips underneath, draw the belly button in, engage in the core. Now, lift your arms all the way up nice and high, folks. Good, and spread your fingers. And I say this in my class, your fingers are your blessings and your branches. So spread your branches. Get your blessings, boo. Nice. Reach up. 3, 2. Ladies, what lives in a tree? Bird pose. Let's go. Digasana. Take your time, lengthening. And remember, you can follow Angel for the low Digasana bird pose, or come with me or Angela. And lengthen that back leg again, balance. And I'm toppling over, but that's okay. It's a part of yoga. 3, and 2, and 1. Rise up, bring your hands to your heart, and take a moment. Can we do the left side? Yeah, you ready? Let's find our tree. We have 3 different levels: low tree, middle tree, high tree. Look at you, high tree, boo. Uh-huh. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to roll your hips underneath, draw the belly button in, and think about a long thread that's coming from the root chakra all the way up to the head. Now lift your arms all the way up and spread your branches. Get your blessings. Now lift up a little bit higher, and maybe you want to look up for a little balance challenge. Beautiful. So at home, I'm going to ask you that question. What lives in a tree? A bird. Digasana. So find your bird pose. Lengthen all the way through. Take your time. And breathe. Now you can lift that back leg up a little bit higher. Arms out. Strong. You got it. Hold it. 3, 2, and 1. Ways up. Nice work. And welcome your wiggle. Shake it out. Very nice, everyone. Take a breath. If you need to get some water because we're about to go into straddle poses. Okay, guys, we're going to go into some straddle poses right now. If you have your yoga block at home, grab it, or your big book, because you're going to need it. So we have ours. Come on, ladies, let's grab our yoga blocks. And I want you to take it right in your hand. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to bend your knees, and I want you to hop back to the back of your mat here. Very nice. And just place your yoga block or your book down. Good. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to take your arms all the way up to the sky right now. Lift up nice and high and flat back all the way down to the floor. And remember, straddle opens up where you need it to open up. So here's what I want you to do. Open up a little bit deeper by turning your heels out. Remember right here that your straddle opens up where you need to open up. And draw your belly button in, and I just want you to lengthen through your back a little bit longer here. You can take your hands to the floor or to the yoga block. So bring your right hand to the block and take your left hand high to the sky. I want you to twist open for twisting straddle. Beautiful. Take your time. Now I want you to turn your ankles out a little bit more and watch Angel's hips. She's going to square it off right here as she goes through her twists. Very nice. And take a deep breath in. Bring your hands down to the floor and lower down into your straddle one more time. All the way deeper. Good. And breathe. If you want to take a bigger straddle, just step out a little bit wider. It's up to you at home. Very nice. Good. Now with a flat back, I want you to lift up halfway. And I want you to lengthen through your spine and bring your hands to your hips and come up flat back. All the way up. Draw your belly button in and lift. Good. So here's what I want you to do. Take your right toe or your back toe to the back of your mat and open it up. Good. Take your arms all the way out nice and long. And your hip that's reaching to the front of your room, you're going to reach, and reach your hand all the way down and find your perfect triangle pose. Lifting up to the sky here. Good. Nice. So remember, our triangle is about opening up the front of the body, but the legs are in perfect triangle position right here. Very nice. Excellent. Good. Now you can always open up the chest a little bit more and breathe. Very nice. Ooh, you look great. Taking that right hand down to the floor, all the way down, and rotate over your front knee. Step your back leg in an inch. Can we rotate and revolve the triangle? So this time, the opposite hand comes up to the sky with a big long stretch here. Very nice. So I'm going to get into my revolving triangle pose, and I'm going to lift up, pressing that hip all the way to the back and reach. Very nice. Can we open up, ladies, one more inch? Yeah. Good stretch here. Hands to the floor. Now we're going to walk all the way back around to our straddle pose right here. You can readjust your body. Let's go down a little bit deeper into the straddle. Open up a little bit more. Are you still breathing at home through the nostrils, exhaling through the nostrils? Breathe. So my friends, inhale halfway, lengthen through your body, strong bodies. This time taking the opposite hand to the yoga block or the floor and lifting up for your twisting straddle in the opposite direction. Beautiful. And breathe. Open up a little bit deeper. Watch the squaring off the hips. 3, 2, release the hand to the floor. Very nice. Here's what I want you to do. Come up halfway, lengthen through the spine, hands to your hips. With a flat back, rise all the way up. Very nice. Ladies, let's open up our arms. Bring your front foot to the top. Open it up. Find our triangle pose. Reach all the way up. Yes, grab that block if you need to grab your block. And lift. There it is. Perfect. Nice. Let's open up our heart a little bit deeper here. Good. Draw the belly button in. Uddiyana Bandha, the binding of the midsection. Roll your hips underneath, open it up, very nice, and release that hand to the floor. So we're gonna step the back leg in an inch and revolve your triangle, Trikonasana. In Sanskrit, means triangle pose. Now can you spread your fingers, give me some yogi hands, and look up, look up, look up. Nice, 3 and 2. And 1 hand to the floor. Walk all the way back around into a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful straddle. So here's what I'm gonna ask you to do. Stay here or come with us. We're gonna go into deeper straddle splits. So we're gonna open up a little bit deeper and start to make our way down to the floor. So I'm an old dancer, so I have a straddle split. I'm gonna see if I can do a little bit of it right now. But I don't want you to go down as low as I'm going down. I want you to go down and find that perfect straddle split for you. 3, 2, and sit back onto your butt. Ta-da! In class, we call that the ta-da moment. So at home, I want you to say with us, ta-da. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ta-da! We made it. So here's what I want you to do. It's a seated straddle, but we're gonna do some side bends with this. So if you're ready, I want you to take your right arm high to the sky, and I want you to reach over to your opposite leg. Big stretch right here. Nice. Now can you open up your heart a little bit deeper and look up to the sky or to the sun, to whatever's above you, maybe your chandelier, whatever it is. Rotate to the knee and reach for the ankle, get a good hamstring stretch. Ladies, how does this feel? That's a good You hear that? That was That was boo. Take a deep breath in. Just go a little bit deeper, flexing that foot. And let's open up the heart, open it up first, and then come up. Nice. So if you do one side, it's yoga, so we gotta balance the body. Let's do the other side. Reach all the way over. Good. And look above you. Nice. Flexing your feet. Now, if you can touch your toes, great, touch your toes. If you don't, it's okay. Beautiful. Open up a little bit deeper. 3 and 2 and 1. Rotate to the knee. Oh, this feels good. Feels so, so good. Flexing the feet, keep them nice and wide. Beautiful. 3, 2, and let's open up first. Open up, and then rise all the way up. Very nice. Good. So bring our legs together. Can you stand up nice and tall, ladies? Can we get up? And roll up to your spine. Very nice. Take your legs out wide. We're going to do a counter pose. We did a lot of forward fold work. It's called standing camel. Take your hands behind your buttocks. Grab your sacrum. Squeeze your glutes, because if you don't squeeze, nobody else will, boo. So squeeze your glutes. And lift your heart high to the sky, and you can drop your chin forward and let your neck just open up. Very nice. One more big, big breath here. And rise all the way up. Nice. Can you bring your hands to your heart chakra, bend your knees, and take a big hop to the front of the mat. Ta-da! Good work. Take a moment, wipe down. Ladies, let's wipe down before we go into the balancing sequence for 2. How are you doing at home? Remember, this is a great time for you to take water. This is a great time for you to wipe down and maybe just take a breath. Anytime you need to sit down or child's pose. This is about your yoga practice. And remember, we have the modifications here, and I'm going through, and we have the big expression right here. And maybe next week when you do this, you might go with Angela or you might go with me. It's okay. You choose your practice. So we're going to do a couple of my favorite balance poses. So here we go. Top of your mat. Can you stretch your arms all the way out? This pose is called eagle pose. Yeah, at home, you know it. I just saw you smile. You're like, yeah, I love eagle. I do too. All right, here we go. Bend your knees. I want you to wrap your right elbow underneath your left. And stay into a nice little chair pose here. Your fingertips can be going up or folded, whatever's comfortable for your wrists. I want you to take your right leg out to the side. Anchor in that left leg. And then I want you to take that right knee, fold it over your left. If you have the flexibility, wrap the foot around your ankle, holding here and lengthen. Lifting up your arms a little bit higher. Beautiful. Breathe. Now stay here or come with us. We're going to unwrap the leg, keep the arms right where they are, and go into Virabhadrasana 3. And smile while you're doing it. And breathe. 3, and 2, and 1. Rise up, let everything go. High five, high five. Let's do the other side. We're almost to the floor, you guys. You're doing so well. All right, say eagle pose. We can do it. Reach all the way out to the side. Touch the sides of your house. Touch the walls. Feel it, stretch. Now we're gonna bring that left elbow underneath the right this time. Fold it underneath, hold it. Good, we take that left leg out to the side. We anchor in on that right leg, and then when you're ready, begin the wrap. Knee around the opposite knee and ankle behind the calf. Can you sit a little bit deeper and lift your arms a little bit higher? Your body wants to move towards your right side, but we're gonna keep it nice and anchored right in the center. Are you ready? Unwrap the leg, find warrior 3. Virabhadrasana. 3 comes from the warrior god Virabhadra. Righteous cause, that's what a warrior is. What are you standing up for today? 3, 2, and 1. Come up and shake it out. Very nice. Take a moment, catch your breath. We're about to go to the floor. Okay, now we're ready to go down to our floor, and it's the first floor sequence. So here's what I want you to do. Breathe the arms all the way up to the sky. Now exhale, forward fold down to the floor, and lengthen through your spine and step back into your downward facing dog. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to bicycle your heels up and down. Very nice. And taking some moments here just to adjust yourself. Lifting your right leg up to the sky. And I want you to come forward into your pigeon pose. So we're gonna do 3 different pigeons for you at home. Okay, so Angel, what pigeon are you gonna do? Seated pigeon. What pigeon you gonna do? Double pigeon right here. And I'm doing your traditional floor pigeon. So here's what I want you to do. If you're with me, walk your foot out a little bit more away from the groin area. Walk all the way out with your hands and then lower your body down or stay up. And you can follow Angela, which is the hardest pigeon to do, but it's good. Let's talk about that word hard. When you think of hard, you go, let's change the mind around hard. H is work from your heart. A is allow the transformation. R is reconnect with yourself. And D, feel your divine energy. Yes, that's what hard stands for today. And breathe a little bit deeper. Nice. So here's what I would love for you to do. Rise up, lift your heart if you're down. And I want you to take your back leg from behind you and wrap it around, crossing the leg over that knee. I want you to anchor in. Now you're gonna keep your leg long, right? So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take the right hand high to the sky and reach through that elbow joint all the way through the lat and then wrap around the knee. Think up. And as we twist, the top of the head is reaching to the sky and we look over that back shoulder. So we have Angel doing a traditional spinal twist. My arm is going to change. I'm going to cross the elbow over the knee, palm is up. And Angela, are you binding? She's binding, y'all. Look at her. Beautiful. I am the rose between 2 roses. And lift. Very nice. And one more breath. Can we think up higher? Oh, there you go. Now come to the front and unwrap. Stretch your legs all the way out. This is called forward fold. So what I want you to do is flex your feet, long bodies, breathe the arms all the way up to the sky, and forward fold. Stretching the hamstrings, the lumbar spine. So a couple things, you can grab your shins or your ankles or your toes and you're going all the way around for a beautiful bind. That's great. Lengthen through your spine as far as you can go, and then when you're ready, lower your head down towards your knees, allowing your body tempo just to go as far as it goes today. Don't force it. Remember, we don't force poses, we become the pose. And lengthen. Are you still smiling? I am, because we're almost done. Yay! Nice. Take a deep breath in and lift up all the way through. Very nice. Lift your arms all the way up. Let's get a stretch with the arms high to the sky. And bring them to your heart chakra. Beautiful. Can you bring your feet close to your buttocks? And I want you to grab your big toes. And I want you to lean back onto your tailbone. And then what I want you to do is I want you to choose. This is called big toe boat hold. So you're holding your big toes, wrapping your index finger and your middle finger around the big toe. Lean back a little bit more. You can stay with Angel, feet on the floor. I'm gonna come up a little bit higher and balance. And what are you gonna do? Ta-da! Hello. That's the ta-da moment right there. Now, if you're low with me, you might even come up and do a straight leg all the way out. Find your balance. Good. It is a great binding technique here to create leverage. 3 and 2, 1, Baddha-Konasana. That is our butterfly pose. And lengthen 3 different ways. Elbows through the inner thigh, lengthen through your spine, and lower all the way down towards your head. Curl spine, straight spine, what works for you? Hands to the floor, beautiful butterfly. Take a deep breath in and a big exhale. Can you go deeper? Where haven't you gone in your practice today? Maybe you want to go a little bit further. 3 and 2 and 1. Rise all the way up. Very nice. Bring your knees together. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to get back into down dog. You can jump back, you can crawl back, you can take a taxi back. It doesn't matter. Just get the downward facing dog. Here we go. So again, you get to push the floor away. Find your downward facing dog. Big surrender right here. Now, can you take your left leg high to the sky? Big doggy split. And come forward into your perfect pigeon pose, whichever one you choose for today. Find it, be it, own it, work it, do what you want with it, okay? Here we go. Taking a deep breath in, and again, where have you gone in your practice? Where would you like to go? Yeah, because this is your practice. Remember, perfection is what we are. We are absolutely perfect and divine. Practice is something we do every day to get better at. So don't judge it. It's a practice. Go a little bit deeper here. It's opening up the back of the hip, which we don't do much, and the glutes. And we're always working that area. Lift up all the way high to the sky. Lift your heart high. Lift up. Now take the back leg around to the front, crossing over. We're going to do that seated spinal twist again. Is that good? Is that good? Okay, think up, and there's a nice long thread that's coming out of your head from the groin, all the way through, lifting up, taking your left hand high to the sky, big stretch. Excellent, now wrap around the front knee. Good, lengthen all the way through the head, and twist over that shoulder. So you have 3 different twists here. Simple crossing around the knee, or elbow over and crossing the knee, palms up, or bind like Angela. Your bind all depends on your shoulder flexibility and your spinal flexibility. Keep practicing it, you'll get it. Take another breath and lift up higher. 3 and 2 and 1 and release. Bring your legs forward for our forward fold one more time. So here's what I want you to do, not to judge it, but see if there's a deeper range of motion this time. Are you ready? Let's try it. Inhale all the way up and exhale, forward fold all the way down. Reaching. Oh, I got a little deeper pose. Look at this. What about you? Did you go deeper? At home, did you go deeper? Yeah, that's it. Angela, did you go deeper? Absolutely. So here we go. Remember, you're lengthening through your back, and you might want to go a little bit further with your head, but don't hurt yourself. Just go where you can go today. Beautiful. And one more breath. Here's what I would love for you to do. Rise up. Take your hands high to the sky, reach, and bring your heels closer to your buttocks. Again, big toe boat hold. And I want you to lift up and find that boat pose again. Again, this is working the core. So we lean back, draw the belly button in, and when you're ready, decide. You're gonna go up, or you're gonna even do a straddle today. Uh-oh, there you go. You see that? Ta-da! Hey, I love yoga because sometimes you just topple over before you hit it. And you keep practicing it. So, hey, this is the real deal here. 3, 2, and butterfly pose one more time. Butterfly pose and lower down. And I want you to take 3 long, well-deserved breaths right here and let everything go. And relax. All right, my friends, guess what? You're at the last floor sequence, and we're gonna head right into some back bends and inversions, and then we're doing our restoration. So this is gonna be one flow right after the other. Are you guys ready? I'm ready. Let's do it. So what we're going to do is we're going to do camel pose. That's the very first thing we're going to do. It's a kneeling pose, so we have a little secret for you. Taking the back of your mat and just fold it up halfway. So we get our knees, and you want to take your knees about a hip distance apart. So in Ustrasana, it's about opening up the front, but you will feel the back work, but it's not about bending the back. So here's what I want you to do. You can take your toes, fold them underneath, heels are up, or you can go flat. And Angela, I think you're going to go flat. I'm going to give you a couple options with your hands. Taking your heels of your hands to the sacrum, right to the buttocks. And then I want you to take your hands down the buttocks, squeeze your scapula, lift your heart high to the sky. Now, press your hips over your knees. You can drop your chin forward, or you can let your head just float back. And that's a beautiful opening of your throat chakra. Here's the next option. I'm going to grab my heels and my toes up, which is easy to grab there. And I'm going to press my hips forward. Angela, you're grabbing your heels with your toes down. So open up right here. Really open up the front. 3, 2, and 1. Walk it up nice and slow. Good, and bring your hands down to the floor. So on all fours right here. Before we start, let's do a little cat-cow. Lift your tailbone high to the sky, look up, and roll through your spine all the way through. You're going to feel a little deep thing here like a cat. Oh, that's beautiful. Let's do that again. Inhale, lift your tailbone up. And exhale, rolling through your back again. Oh. Now I want you to find some place between the two extremes, the natural curvature of the spine. I want you to take your left leg behind you, reach all the way front, and then take your right arm all the way to the ear, long. Now, if you watch Angel, she's not moving her arm. She's just lifting the foot. Lengthen through your spine. This is called spinal balance. Beautiful. Finding your core strength here. 3, 2, 1 spot, or look straight ahead, and 1. Dropping the leg and the arm down. Taking your right arm, I want you to thread underneath your left arm and your right shoulder's on the floor. And you can bring your head to the mat. So Angel's going to stay right here, and Angela and I are both going to take our foot out to the side here. So that left foot is reaching all the way out to the side. I'm going to keep my leg here, but our arms are going to reach up to the sky and fold behind us. And I can't see Angela, but I think she's lifting up that leg. Are you? Yay, ta-da! That's beautiful. And 3, and 2, and 1. Bring your foot down, Angela. Bring your hands up, guys, and we're going to find all fours coming all the way up. Nice. And child's pose. Beautiful. How'd you do with that? Remember, it is a practice, so we do it all over again. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Nice. So here's what I want you to do. Let's find Ustrasana, camel pose, one more time. All right. Let's see if we got a bigger range of motion this time. Find the perfect camel for you. I'm going to turn from the side. I'm going to let you see what a side view will look like here. So here we go. Open up. Find your heels if you're reaching for your heels, toes up or toes down. Pressing your hips over your knees, heart over your hips, and then let your head just fold back. And slowly walk yourself all the way up. Beautiful. Find all fours. Before we go into our spinal balance, let's do cat-cow again because we deserve it. Inhale, lift your tailbone, heart up. Exhale, roll through to your cat. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, lift. And exhale, rolling through. Very nice. Lengthen through the spine midway between the two extremes. Bring your right heel off the floor, long leg to the back. And your option is to lift the opposite arm, reaching. There we go. Beautiful. Continue to breathe. Can you lift your shoulder up maybe a little higher, maybe the heel? Finding one spot. There you go. 3, 2, and 1. Dropping your knee down to the floor. Taking that left arm, we're going to reach underneath, and we call this threading the needle. Head to the floor. Very nice. So, stay with Angel or come with Angela and myself. Taking the leg out to the side, and Boo, watch it. My foot is right next to your shoulder, baby. You got it? All right, so I'm gonna keep my leg right there. Arm is gonna come up, reach behind. There we go. We're tight today, but tight's good. I like it. And watch that leg. Oh, that's a beautiful ta-da moment. 3, 2, and 1. And taking your arm out, back to your knee. Push back. Child's pose. Nice. Beautiful work, my friends. Just take a moment. Just check in with the body, the mind, your feelings, your perception. Connect with your higher self. All right, my friends, here we go. Walk it all the way up, nice and easy. Unfold your mat. We're coming towards the end. So, ladies, here's what I want you to do. Scoot your butt all the way up, grab behind your knees, and slowly roll down to your back. There you go. Take your time. Right here. Beautiful. Take a moment. This is a good time just to relax and check in again. And breathe. So, we're going to do bridge and full wheel. But I want you to be aware, this is not about breaking your back, this is about opening up the front of the body. So the first thing we're going to do is let's go into our bridge, Dhanurasana. Lifting your hips high to the sky, lifting up through the belly button, and walking your heels underneath your knees. Here's a couple things that you can do. You can take your yoga block and put it right underneath your sacrum, high or low, so you rest your back. Or you can squeeze your elbows underneath and interlace your hands. Squeeze your scapula and lift up a little bit higher. So we have 2 different options right here. Is that beautiful? How's that feel? Nice. Take a deep breath in. Can you open up maybe a little bit more? Come on, 3, 2, and 1. Release all the way down to the floor. Bring your knees into your heart and grab your knees. And I call this in my classes called the love hug. Grab your knees and hug yourself. Hug yourself and know you are the highest consciousness of love. That is your higher self. So we get to love ourselves right here. So I'm going to give you a choice. Go through bridge again or go into full back bends, which is also called half wheel or wheel, depending on your practice. So here we go. You ready? You're going to go up into your bridge. Are you going to go into your back bends today? So if you're with Angela, here's what I want you to do. Take your hands by your ears, elbows high. Rise up onto the crown chakra first by lifting up the middle of the body, and then continue on into your back bends and lifting up a little bit higher. Bridge right here, it's a perfect place to open. It's the same exact pose, but just a fuller expression of the back bend. Taking 2 or 3 breaths here. And remember, if you need to come out a little bit earlier, you come out a little bit earlier, it's okay. 3, 2, and 1. Lower down, give yourself a big giant love hug and squeeze right around your knees. Hug yourself. You can rock side to side, you can rock back and forth. So nice, so nice. How do you feel? So we have one more big set to do, and it's called the inversion. We're gonna do a real simple inversion for today. It's just simply feet up the wall, and I'm gonna give you an option of going into full shoulder stand. So feet up the wall and shoulder stand right here. So here we go. Take your legs high up to the sky. If you're doing feet up the wall, I want you to spread your toes. Get some air there. Yeah, flexing your feet a little bit more. Beautiful yogi toes, ladies. And I love your pedicures. All right, my friends. So this is feet up the wall, and you can do it up the wall in your house or go into full shoulder stand. Want to show them? So we lift up onto the shoulders and onto the arms, lifting your legs high, reaching underneath your sacrum to protect yourself and holding your inversion. This is a great way to start to drain your lymphatic system, a great way to get off your legs. It's a counter pose of all the standing work we do. We do inversions for a reason. If you're doing them at home, please be careful, please be mindful. Know your practice, know yourself. That's what the pathway of yoga is all about. So we take a deep breath in, ladies. You look so good. Begin to make your way down out of your shoulder stand. Vertebrae by vertebrae, she'll roll out nice and easy. And you're coming down right here and taking a moment and breathe. Very nice. Ah, nice long legs. She takes her time. Beautiful. So give yourself a love hug one more time. And here's what I always ask in my class. Find your happy baby. Find your happy baby. So you're going to take any form of happy baby you would like. Feet out. You can grab your big toes if you want to. The question I always ask in my class, why is the baby happy? The reply is, because it's done. That's why the baby's happy. If you want to go into inverted straddle like Angela, just open up the legs a little bit wider, and that's a part of the happy baby as well. Taking a deep breath in and bring your legs close together. There you go. Give yourself a big love hug. Let's do a little restoration, can we? Yes? Can you take your right leg high to the sky and take your left leg to the floor? And I want you to pull behind the calf or the ankle or the heel. Very nice. Now lift your head to the knee, and we call that head to knee. Beautiful. This is your final big stretch here. I want you to be there. Be in it. So good. Nice. So here's what I would love for you to do. Bend your knees, release your head, and take the opposite arm to the outside of that right knee. And we're going to take it over to the opposite side and look away from the knee. This is the realignment of the spine here. We go to chiropractors all the time to get this done, and we can do it right here in yoga. It's the readjustment. And breathe. How are you doing at home? You did so well today in this practice. We're so grateful that you're here. And remember, you can do this 3 or 4 times a week. Whatever's right for you, or maybe just start off once a week. It's all good, because it's the practice. But do it over and over again. Ladies, let's switch to the other side. Wow, you guys look so good. So we're going to take the left leg up this time, right? Big stretch. All right. And pulling that ankle a little bit more, that heel, flexing the foot, whatever's working well for you right here. Good. Can you lift your head up towards your knee? It's something I love to do in my class. If you can, give your knee a little kiss. It did all those lunges. There you go. It did all those lunges for you. So you might as well give it some love. All right. Here's what I want you to do. Bend that knee. Take your opposite hand, grab it to the outside of the knee, and take it over to the opposite direction. Here's what I would love for you to do. Take your arm all the way out, ooh, and look away. Big stretch right here. Very nice, everyone. Good. And I always like to kind of sink into my mat and just really go, really like Jello. Let it all go. What are you holding on to? It's done. It's done. You should be smiling. Breathe. Ladies, you look so good today. Good. Come back onto your backs, ladies. Give yourself one more time a big, giant love hug. A big, giant love hug. Yeah. Here's what I would love for you to do at home. I want you to straighten your legs long and just let everything go. Let them go all the way down to the floor right here. Good. Take your arms out by your side. Now, this is the fun part of Shavasana. Lift your legs 3 inches off the floor. Just let them drop. Bam. Take your arms 3 inches off the floor. Let them drop. Oh, I love that. Take your arms and legs together. Take a deep breath in and let them drop together. Good. So here we go. I want you to take 3 deep breaths and sighs. Breathe in. And a big sigh. Let it go. Take a deep breath in. And another big exhale. Let it go. And the last one for today. Take a deep breath in. And a big giant sigh. Let it all go. Closing your eyes. And you're in Shavasana. Shavasana means corpse pose. We died to the practice because it's done. It no longer serves us. And in our Shavasana, it's our final meditation. It tells us, it allows us to connect with our higher self, the pathway of yoga. So just take some breaths. Each inhale becomes deeper. Each exhale becomes freer. Expanding the lungs. Really connecting with your higher self. So we begin to wiggle our fingers and wiggle the toes. We take a nice long stretch with the arms going one way and the legs going the opposite way. Big stretch. Bring our knees into our heart once again. And we turn over to our right side. And in our right side, we call this resting pairs. We take time to be grateful for the practice and to be grateful for the opportunity to connect with our divine self. This is also a time that I like to invite you to do a mantra yoga. The mantra yoga is a reminder of who we are and our connection. Today's mantra yoga: my yoga Zen elevation is my life and I am blessed. My yoga Zen elevation is my life and I am blessed. My yoga Zen elevation is my life and I am blessed. Remember, an affirmation is the truth. So you get to align yourself with your higher self through affirmations. So ladies, let's slowly come up into a seated position, crossing the legs that feels comfortable for you. You at home as well. Come on up, taking your time. I invite you to bring your hands to your heart chakra, the Anjali Mudra. The word namaste simply means the spirit in you connects with the spirit in me. We are one. There is no separation. So for that, we say namaste. Thank you so much for joining us here at Yoga Zen Elevation. We love you. Please take care of yourself. And remember, you can always work out anytime. You don't need a yoga mat, just your willingness to transform your life. Peace and blessings. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, ladies.